All right. Hello, Pooka Bears. Hi, Pooks. Hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you are. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over tips on how to stay safe online and in Roblox. With everything that's going on, I feel like it is important to talk about this topic. So I'm going to be hopefully educating you guys a little bit. I will also be leaving links in the description on other videos that you guys could go watch. So please, if you guys have time, go check those out because this is really important. I care about my Pooks and I want you guys to be safe. Before we get into this video, as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you can be notified whenever I upload. I do a giveaway at every 1K, so I will be doing a giveaway at 4K, and I will be doing a giveaway at 5K, as well as a face reveal. So if you want to see the beautiful face behind this lovely voice, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, thank you guys so much for 3,300. Thank you. We are halfway, almost halfway to 4K. So thank you guys so much. But without further ado, let's get right on into this video, Pooks. All right, Pooks, so I'm just going to be grinding in the process, but okay, yes, let's get right into the tips. So my first tip, this is probably self-explanatory, but never use your real name. Never use your real name on really any social media. I don't recommend it. Any games, anything of the sort. I would recommend just using like a nickname, even though you guys know my name, but I go by Fab, or just use a fun name that you go by because you never really know who has access to what type of information, and you don't want to give your real name. Like I'm talking like first and last, even your first name. You never know who has access to what, and people could potentially look you up by like your IP address with your name and try to figure out who you are or like what vicinity you live in, and then search people with your name based on like where you live in. So I just definitely recommend not giving out your real name. So that's tip number one. Please do not give your real name out. If your real name is on your social media, I would recommend updating it or going by a nickname, but if you've already really are known by that, then it is what it is. Okay, my second tip is to never share your address or even the state you live in. I personally don't do this. I just say I live in the US. That's nobody's business, to be honest, and not everyone who joins Roblox has good intentions. So to keep you and your family safe, I just recommend not sharing that information because this is Roblox. We're just playing. We don't need that serious of information. There's no game that requires any of that, so you don't need to give any of that. Okay, my third tip, Pooks, this one might be a 50-50 to be honest, but I would say if you are under the age of like 10, or if you're between the ages of 10 and 16, I honestly wouldn't recommend befriending strangers. I know like there's a lot of younger people on Adopt Me, and like you guys might think like you guys are making friends and all the case may be and everything, but like you never truly know if who you're speaking to is genuinely a kid or somebody even around your age, and you don't know their true intentions. So I just wouldn't befriend strangers. Like, of course, if you like have been playing with somebody for months and they're already your friend, that's fine. But if you just meet somebody in game and they seem like really nice and they're very persistent to be your friend, I honestly just would take it as a red flag. I would not befriend strangers, especially if I was of the ages that I said, which is under 10 or between 10 and 16, because you're easily manipulated at that age and you never really can pick out the signs of like when somebody is being kind of so I just wouldn't recommend that. Please, Pooks, do not befriend strangers unless it's me. Then you guys can befriend me. All right, Pooks, so this one is definitely like self-explanatory as well, but I would say tip number 5, please do not engage in inappropriate behavior. And I say this just to say, I know there's a lot of younger watchers that watch my channel, and you may not know or you may not be able to pick up on the fact that something is inappropriate. So I'm just going to give you guys some examples. You're in game and then someone randomly says like, you probably look so hot in person. Or if they say like, I want to see your body. Or if they ask any type of question about like you personally or your appearance and it has literally nothing to do with Roblox, 9 times out of 10 that person is trying to engage in an inappropriate conversation, and they're trying to like see how you'll react, like what she'll say. So if anybody says anything of the sort, or like you're cute, or I like anything like that, honestly, just stop talking with them or leave the game, and if they're your friend, unfriend them because there's no need for any of that. keep a lookout for that, guys. Okay, so tip number 6, this follows up with my last tip, is to report, block, and leave experiences, guys. If someone is being rude, if they're being inappropriate, or if they're making you uncomfortable, don't hesitate to block them, report them. You can mute them in game, in some games, or if it comes to it, just leave the game and like rejoin, and hopefully you'll be in a different server, because like no amount of game, I'm sorry, but no amount of game is that much fun or worth like you feeling uncomfortable. Like if you feel uncomfortable and you're not even enjoying yourself, then that game is not worth playing anymore. So just leave or block that person, block all communication, and then just try and play again later, because I don't want any of my pooks to be not enjoying themselves while they're playing Adopt Me, when that's what Adopt Me was created to do. And I just want to throw in, pooks, I know a lot of the times it feels like when you report somebody that like it never really works. But at the end of the day, with you reporting somebody, you did all that you could do. So if Roblox chooses not to follow up on that report, then that's on them. That's their fault that they're not keeping their game safe and like moderating it as much as possible, which I think is something really important, especially when they're like advertising it to younger like players. But it is what it is. As long as you did your part and you reported them and Roblox was notified in the end, that's all that should matter. But okay, so tip number 7 is to stay away from just shady, weird, inappropriate games. There's a lot of inappropriate games on Roblox. I'm personally not going to name any because I don't want to encourage people to go seek those out, check them out, or play the games. But yeah, just try to avoid any roleplay games, any things of the sort. Nothing good comes from roleplay, especially if you can roleplay in like bathrooms, bedrooms, condos, apartments, stuff like that. You guys probably get where I'm going. Just do not engage in any of those games. Oh, I got a little cube. Cute. All right, Pooks. So my 8th tip is to tell a parent or guardian or even a trusted adult if anything inappropriate or just simply bad happens on Roblox. I know this is kind of self-explanatory, but honestly, don't be scared. Like, tell your mom, tell your dad. I know you might be scared, or your sister, your older brother, whoever. And I hope like they'll understand and they won't be like, well, just stop playing that game. But I hope that like they'll be able to have a conversation with you and talk about it and give you the tools and coping skills that you need to move forward, because there's a lot of online bullying that happens, and I would much rather prefer my brother to tell me if he's being bullied and I can tell him, you know, uplift him and tell him how to move forward, rather than him just holding it and then just either quitting the game or playing and like indulging in all that like hatred and negativity. So definitely tell your parents. Hopefully they'll be able to have a productive, informative conversation with you about like how to move forward, how to move on from these things, because I'm just telling you guys, if you guys think like online world sucks, like people are mean and annoying and stuff, it does not get any better, especially in real life and when you get older. So definitely try to learn those coping mechanisms and how to uplift yourself in times of like sadness. That's going to be a really, really good goal for the future. All right, Pooks. So my 9th tip is to definitely go check out Creekcraft's videos and Schlepp's videos. I hope I'm saying his name right. I will be linking them down in the description. They have more videos explaining and showing examples of like basically what happens in Roblox. They do full-on videos with great editing. I would definitely just recommend. They go really in depth of like how Roblox is and the whole controversy that's going on right now. If you have no idea, I would definitely check out Schlepp's videos, and Creekcrafts covers Schlepp's videos, which will be helpful if you guys are interested in educating yourself on the topic and what's going on. Alright, Pooks, and my last and final tip is to just always be kind. The only way the internet is going to get better is if we all agree to be kind and to try to protect ourselves, the children, and our communities. So if we all come together and like, you know, we continue to report, we continue to be kind, if everybody does their part, eventually, hopefully in the future, the internet will become a safer place, because the internet never used to be like the way that it is now. It's literally insane. So I know this is like the corniest saying, but if you guys see something, say something. If you guys see something, report it to Roblox. If something made you uncomfortable personally, speak to an adult, speak to a parent, tell a trusted adult, a guardian, a friend, an older friend, your older cousin, whoever you feel comfortable telling. I want you guys to know how to move forward and how to deal with like uncomfortable or negative situations on the internet and in real life. So I definitely hope you guys took this video and really took everything in. That these glasses are so cute. Hold up. Those are so cute. But I really do hope that you guys took everything that I'm saying in. I'm saying this because I love you guys and I care about you guys. And if you guys are struggling with like online bullies, feel free to comment down below what happened, what's been going on. I'd love to give you some words of encouragement, but I hope that nobody has experienced anything similar like this. If you have, I'm really, really sorry, and just know that it is not your fault. It is the person on the other end. Nobody should feel that comfortable being rude online, and I bet you if they were in front of your face, they would not have the guts to say it. But if you guys have any other tips that would be able to help people down below, please comment them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will be linking Creek Craft's videos down below, as well as his channel and Slep's channel. I will be linking it. Shout out to Birthday Cake. She actually motivated me to do this video because I actually wanted to do a video like this, but I wasn't sure because I don't really have a big following, so I wasn't sure if this would be something that like I should speak on, but I decided to speak on it, and I'm glad that I did because I feel like this is a very important topic, and hopefully this video gets a lot of views because it deserves to be heard and seen. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys again are having an amazing day or night wherever you are. As always, it is the best for you, and I am the best for you. If you guys subscribe to me, your inventory will grow, you'll gain better friends that adopt me, you'll learn values, and you're gonna have amazing videos like this one to look forward to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.